What is going on, guys? We are back, and today we're going to be working on our sorting system again because you guys seem to enjoy the last 2 episodes, so we're going to be making it even more complicated. And you might be asking yourselves, Rage, why are you doing this? Why are you making the sorting system so complicated? Why are you sorting all this stuff? Well, I'm going to give you a prime example. Boom! Prime example right here. Okay, so I was doing some hand gestures there, pointing at the screen, but obviously you can't see that, so I'm going to have to explain it. My inventory is a mess, as you can see. We have random junk everywhere. We've got 2 different types of alloys, 2 different types of cables. We've got a carpenter's door and a hammer. We've got nether quartz. We've got crystallized redstone. When am I going to touch this stuff again? Probably not for a while, okay? We've got an alchemical chest from like 4 episodes ago. All of this stuff should not be in my inventory. And for some reason, I just am too lazy to sort it on my own. So we need something to sort it for us, or else it's never going to get sorted, and I'll just, go over to a trash can and be like, what don't I need? I'll shift click stuff I don't need, and then end up shift clicking my atomic disassembler, and then I'll just rage quit. Because that's usually what happens. So, I finished working on the block to, regular component auto crafters, so diamond blocks to diamond, lapis blocks to lapis in the center, and redstone blocks to redstone in this one. And the problem we were having last time that I just didn't really feel like dealing with at the end of last episode was that the blocks were getting pulled out right away and they weren't getting crafted into their basic components. So the logistical sorter fixes that. Each one is just filtering out the item itself, and so that's the only thing that can get pulled out there. So the blocks can't get pulled out, and then they just get put back in the system. And if you're curious as to why I don't just put this going down into our main system and I put it back in here and then it's just going to get filtered out again, it is because I want this logistical sorter to be the one with all of the filters on it, and that'll just keep things simple so that these, I don't really need to worry about where these are sending things. Everything goes back to here, and it's also going to help us a little bit later in this episode when we get into what we're going to be doing there. But before we do that, I want to test this just to make sure it works, and it should, in theory, work fine. So I have one of each block, so we'll just shift click these blocks in there, and we should see them go to their respective colors. And there's probably a better way to do this without using 3 colors, but for now it's the easiest way for me. So they all go in there. They take a little bit to craft because they're a little slow. They have no upgrades in them, none of that. So these all get pulled out, should get put back in here. And I think only redstone is going to go down there. Maybe lapis will too. I don't know what I have filters set for. Okay, so I don't have filters set for lapis, and I don't have filters set for diamond. But the redstone is going to go down there. It gets a little glitched because there isn't anything over here for it to go to right now. So I think it might think it can go over here, but eventually it does get down to the storage drawers down there. So what we're going to be doing today is also going to involve redstone and diamond and also some coal. So in the comments you guys usually tell me when I use my Metallurgic infuser that I need to use compressed coal, compressed redstone, and compressed diamond. I do use compressed off camera, but on camera you have to put it in an enrichment chamber, and that's twice as long on camera of boring stuff that you guys have to watch. Now you may say you don't mind it, but if I'm constantly doing that it would probably get annoying. So I just say screw it, and we end up using regular redstone and stuff, which clearly is a waste of redstone and coal and all that. And obviously I could use EE3 just to get more, but that's a little cheaty, so I try to avoid it at all costs. So what we're going to do today is set up an enrichment chamber, and we're going to red robin diamond, coal, and redstone that comes into this sorting system. And we're going to say all the redstone that comes in here, well, 50% will go down to our storage drawer downstairs, 50% will go to be compressed. Same thing with diamonds, and same thing with coal. And that'll make it so if we need actual redstone for stuff other than a metallurgic infuser, then we have that. And I think I might auto pipe it into a metallurgic infuser. So what I might do is then set a filter for this to get sent to 3 different metallurgic infusers, all which take their own. So I think that is what we're going to do today. And we'll put that over here. But we do need to do some crafting. So we need to make an enrichment chamber. And I think we should be okay with just upgrading that to a factory and then using one logistical sorter to pull it out. The enrichment chamber is really easy. I just think I need to make the steel casing. I don't have steel in here though. Luckily I have steel over here. We'll take all that. No, I just wanted to put 1 back. Whoops. Whatever. We'll just make the steel casing, and then I think we should have everything for this. Do we not? Oh, that's right. I'm pretty sure this is glitchy, and the reason that I don't always use that is because I don't think it works if you have the stuff in here. I think it actually needs to be in your inventory itself, so I don't mind too much though. We worked with it last episode, we did that, we did the good stuff. So now we need to go to Enrichment Factory. No, we'll just go to Enrichment, because is there no, what is it? Factory. Go through the stupid factory blocks. Okay, here it is. Enriching Factory. Okay, so click on that, and wow, it's the same recipe, the exact same recipe. Here, guys, here's what we'll do. I'll do it special for you guys. Where is it? What? It didn't work. What? Okay, you know what? This game hates me. We know the recipe. We don't need it to help us. We're pros. Basic Enriching Factory. Let's go. So we can bring this upstairs. We're going to have to get... Actually, no. I was going to say we're going to have to wire power to it, but that is not true. That is a blatant lie, because we don't need to do that at all. So we should probably put it right here so we've got some room to work with, and we've got some logistical transporters. So we're going to send them to that, and we're going to need to make it a new color. Eventually we're going to run out of colors, so at this corner I may add a logistical sorter to reset the colors, but which one are we not using? We've used purple, indigo, we are on bright green. I think there might be one that we missed, one dark color that we missed. Not sure though, but bright green will be for all of these. I don't think we need to make this push, but we can, because why not? Then we need to have it accepting from the bottom. Which color does it need to accept? It needs to accept red from the bottom. There we go. Okay, so it's inputting, and we're not going to have it output at the top. We're going to have it outputting, how do I want to do this? We'll have it outputting out the front again, I guess, and we'll just keep pipes on this line. Yeah, we can do that. So, which one of these is the front? Is this one the front? I mean, we'll be able to tell later. Output and auto eject should be on. Okay, so then we can pipe this to wherever it needs to go, really. I guess we can start by just piping it back here because it's not going to really matter. And that should be fine. Over here, we're going to have to set this to... Okay, it's actually going to be a little bit more difficult because we need each of these to be setting to round. This may not be as easy as I thought it would be. Because I thought, for some reason, I thought round robin was a setting on here. So I don't know. Like if I turn round robin on, does that mean if I have two filters set for an item, it'll send them? We can try that. So we'll say redstone goes to dark blue, and we'll say, do I have redstone in my inventory? We do. Whoops. Item stack. We will say redstone goes to, which color was it? Bright green. Okay, so round robin on. Hopefully that works. And now we can just throw some redstone in here and we can watch how it gets put out. Oh, you know, we need to put it in like one at a time. Okay, they're all getting set to blue. And that's probably because blue is higher up than green. Okay, so let's move this one up, and let's just put it above the blue for now so that we can make sure that this works, and then I will go off camera and figure out how to do this. But let's just make sure that it works with the Enriching Factory. Okay, so that should be higher now. It should be a higher priority. And put one in there. Yeah, okay, so it gets sent to green. I am going to figure out a way to do the round robin correctly for this, so I will see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so we are back and I figured out a solution to our problem, and unfortunately it requires us tinkering around with a little bit more than I'd like to on our base, but we're going to do it no less because I want to do this. I think it'll be cool. So I changed the color back here to bright green, and the reason is because we can round robin this, but essentially the way it works is if I have redstone set to bright green and there's two different bright greens, then it will send redstone to each one every other time. So I can't do that with dark blue though, because eventually we're going to have things that are getting put in here that are not meant to go in this, like, you know, well, let's look down here. Lapis, emeralds, these rubies and stuff, and they could either go in here and clog it if it'll let them go in there, and I don't even know if it'll let them go in there, but if it does, they'll clog it up, and if it doesn't, it's just annoying because they're going to be put over here, and then it'll screw up the whole system. So what I have done is, if we look over here, I have redone this corner of the room, and I'm going to move the diamond, redstone, and coal over into these drawers. And so we will set bright green for this drawer controller, specifically for these three, so that 50% of them will go to this drawer controller and 50% will go to the enrichment chamber upstairs. And then each one is going to be next to its respective metallurgic infuser. These two are not upgraded yet, but we're going to use these less frequently than the coal one, so it's okay. So we need to do a little bit of work, and I'm actually probably going to have to move this osmium compressor, which I don't use that much, so it's perfectly fine that I have to move it. I don't even know where I want to put it, but we'll put it somewhere. Is there a pipe over here? We'll hook it up. I'm not going to put power on it yet, but we'll just toss it over here. It can go over here for now, because I want it to look nice. So what we can do is break all of these. We should be able to pipe things in to the side of these metallurgic infusers. The power is going on the back, and if we come up here, we should connect that through the top, and this will connect through the top too. So now we can go upstairs, and I will move these on my own later, and I will rearrange the storage drawers over here so it looks a little bit nicer once we get rid of them. But I'm guessing they're probably, was it right here? Yes, and right here. Okay, so it's going to look a little bit weird with this outside. It's going to be open for now, but we can use these to fill in this right here so it doesn't look weird. And we're going to have to use a lot of these logistical transporters, but I did make more. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue running this along the outside, and we can bring it one more just so that this can continue. Actually, no, it's not going to be on this. It's going to be right here. Okay. So we'll keep running this along the outside because we will have more sorting things on this wall, and we're going to say that it's supposed to bring them over here, and then it can come down and split into two. So this is actually, you know what? No, we do not want it up on the top. That is wrong. That is incorrect. That is my bad, guys. Sorry, we have to get rid of all of this. Whoopsie. I don't know why I just said that. That sounded so stupid. Okay, so we're going to run this along the very edge. We may actually need to make some more because this is going to take a lot to run along the edge. But we'll run along the edge there, and then this will pipe things back into the initial one over here, over yonder. And that should be good. We'll really be running low on colors after we do this, but we're going to pipe this one down there and change this to bright green. So there we go. Now this should be round robining correctly if it goes there to bright green. And this one is going to have to get put down even lower. So we're going to have to go back down to the first floor to get that. And the correct color, I think we only need one color for this because they won't be able to go into them if they already have things in them. So we're only going to need to use one color. So whatever the next color is, let's just check what the next color is real quick. So dark blue, green, aqua, we already got that. Bright green, so just regular aqua is what they're going to be going to. So we got to go downstairs and set that. Do we have enough of these? No, we're going to need to make a few more. So that should be fine because we have extra steel and extra circuits right here. So that'll do. And the only problem is going to be the initial setup of this, getting it to go to the right one. That's going to be the problem. Maybe we do need to do our own colors for these. Well, actually no, here's what we can do. We can just say this right here. Whoops. Let's break this. I'm going to waste one diamond for this top one, and we'll just put this. Oh wait, no, it needs to be compressed diamond to go on the top. That's right. That is right. Where's my compressed diamond? Right here. Okay, we got two left. We'll fill this up with diamond. This one does have redstone in it, and this one has coal in it, so they should be okay for now. So now they should go into their respective ones, and I said it was aqua as the color. So we'll change all of these to aqua. And then we can make sure that it works, and if it does, then this system is good to go. So we'll leave this open for now. I will cover it with covers later, but I want to make sure that it works before I do that. 2731. So if we get some inventory room by dumping a lot of this junk out, then I can test to make sure this works. And I have so much gold in my inventory. I have every form of gold that I could in my inventory right now. Let's get rid of that. Okay, there we go. And do I have food on me? Yes, I do. Whoops. And we can put the steel back too. So now we can come, we'll grab a couple pieces of coal. We'll actually grab just all the coal. We can't grab all of these, but we'll grab a stack of each. And we'll make sure that this works. Okay, so it should be good, all except for the fact that this needs one of each. So since there's only 3 things, I'm not going to turn auto sort off, because if by chance a couple come over here at once, we want them to all be able to be made. We're not in that big of a rush though, so I don't even know if I need to upgrade this. Throw a diamond in there too, and then we need to take these out, and we need to start sorting them. We actually don't even need to sort them. We can just put, we should just be able to put auto eject on this, right? Yeah, because they can all get pulled out, because none of this one doesn't output like that. So these can just get all sent back there, and then what we need to do is get them filtered back here. So we should actually grab the diamond out of there. And I need to grab the diamonds out of here too, because that needs to be filtered. The redstone and the coal need to be filtered in here. I need to grab a piece of coal, another piece of coal. Did I grab all the coal? Oh, I did. I already had some on me. Okay, so we need to put the diamond and coal filters for bright green. So the diamond needs to go to bright green, save that. And the coal needs to go to bright green. Whoops, save that. That is really weird, that's glitching out. So we got those should be going to the right ones. And now we need to make a filter for aqua from this one. So new filter, item stack. That needs to go to, can we go backwards from this? Maybe that's faster, it is, probably. And then new filter for this one. Go backwards to aqua. And last but not least, do we have any compressed coal? Yes, we do. We have 1. Awesome. Okay, so this should be good. Moment of truth, guys. First off, let's start out by just throwing these in here. So 1 piece of this, 1 piece of this, and 1 piece of this. Okay, it's not getting pulled out right now. This is connected over here to aqua, right? Yes. It is. Can it not read that far? Because this should be set to aqua, and it should be able to be put in the side there, I think. This is regular aqua, right? It should have been. That's very interesting. Well, we can at least make sure the rest of it works, so let's throw some redstone in there, and then I will troubleshoot what is going on with that. So if we throw some redstone in there, we'll throw it in individually, and you can see that it should... Whoa. That's weird. That is laggy. Okay, so let's make sure 50% go in there, and 50% should go over there. So I guess it can read that far. So there shouldn't be an issue with the aqua unless we just can't input it on the sides there. Oh, do we need to make those accept from the sides? Did I not change that? Oh, you know what? That's what it is. Wait, it says it's inputting on the side. Do we need to set this to push? Huh. Side config. Input, dark red. Yeah, that should be inputting in on the sides, assuming that is the correct side. Not too sure. Wait, is that... Transporter config, does this matter? I'm not too sure what the issue is with this, but we can just turn this on to dark red because we can make sure that it's going to work. Dark red. And... Oh, wait, no, that's... Okay, that colors this side, I think. So we don't want that. I don't know what the issue is with this then. I may have to troubleshoot this off camera later. Nope, that's... We want that to stay dark red. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is with this, guys, but it seems like the rest of the system is working perfectly fine. There we go. Okay. It took a while to get them all off that. Oh, so it does look like it's working now for the diamond. I don't know what I fixed about that. It did fix it with the diamond, though. Something did. I don't know what I hit. Are these not set to... Yeah, they should be. I don't know what's up with that, guys. I really don't. Because they should all be accepting them correctly, but... Oh, wait, the diamond gets kicked back? What? Okay, you know what? I'll fix this off camera before next episode, but we're going to call it there. The setup should be working, though. I really don't know what's wrong with it. But if you guys do, feel free to post it in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope you still enjoy me working on the sorting system. Probably going to take a break from it after this episode unless you guys really want to see more of it. But it's really helpful. So, yeah, if you want to make it in your base because you're playing FTB, Horizons, Daybreaker, then that would be awesome. You could be like, damn, I'm sorting items like Rage. I'm so cool. Even though I always have issues with getting this to work every single episode. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later.